What's going on, guys? Garcivity here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what I think are the 3 best business models for active duty service members and for people who just want to make extra money. So let's get right into the video. All right, guys. So as we know, active duty, man, it is not easy. You can be gone to the field for 2 weeks when you really need to get a hold of somebody or do something, or there's business that you need to take care of. It makes it really frustrating. So to me, I think this limits the amount of, not really limits, but makes it very difficult for certain businesses to start up. It makes it very, very difficult for certain businesses to start up and really to get them going and really to just branch out and scale them up into much, much bigger things that can potentially make you a lot of money. So number 1, landscape. Guys, landscape is actually a very underrated field, and it is so, think about it. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs their lawn trimmed. Everybody needs landscape work done. Everybody, well, homeowners anyway. Each lawn is potentially $20 to $30 depending on the range, depending on the size. Certain lawns could be more unique than the other. This has extreme potential, and there is a lot of money to be made, guys. Like, really, this is even something that you could do on the weekend. Not even, just forget during the work, because during the workday, it's, you know, for most people, most military members, you get off at 5 p.m.-ish if you're lucky. And then there are things you have to do. Maybe you want to go to the gym, maybe you have to do laundry, maybe you have to cook or do something for your kids or whatever. So not everybody has time during the week. Very few people have time during the week to do something like this. So I'm going to say during the weekends, if you started up and maybe acquired a couple of accounts, right? Just maybe even 4 or 5 accounts to get you making your first $100 and then your first $1,000. Guys, this has potential to scale up to something much, much greater. You have to give into account that you'll need a commercial grade mower, maybe a couple of other tools, weeding tool, blower, nothing extra. Like, don't buy anything that you won't need. This is very important. This is key to saving you a lot of money and making the most amount of money and allowing you to keep most of the money that you make. The most amount of money that you can keep is when you're not going to get stuff that you don't need at first. Don't go out and blow a bunch of money on a bunch of brand new stuff. It doesn't have to be brand new, guys. It really doesn't. As long as it works and as long as it's able to get the job done, this has enormous potential. So after you build your client bases, you'll eventually want to hire people. When you hire people, this is when the real fun begins. Then you are in charge of marketing, you are in charge of management stuff, making sure things get done. When you hire people, this is where it gets really fun, guys. First off, they're gonna love that you're a veteran business owner, which is awesome. Secondly, you're gonna need to market using Facebook advertising. You can go door to door, you can go door knocking if you want to. Get out of your comfort zone. This is what it's all about. This is what starting a business is all about, is getting out of your comfort zone. And this is where the real successful businesses and the ones that really scale up do the best, is when people get out of their comfort zone. Go door knocking, go hang flyers on doors. You can get a big stack of them for not a lot of money. Facebook advertising, I'm actually going to make a video on this on itself, because a dropshipping business that I had, it completely relied 100% on Facebook advertising. So for that reason, I'm going to make a separate video explaining how to utilize Facebook advertising and how to start and grow your business and make it really flourish. All right, and number 2, I've already mentioned it, dropshipping business. So this has been a really popular and common thing that has developed in the past year or so. I want to say the past year. It has really just started to grow exponentially. It's crazy. It is crazy. So what is dropshipping? Basically, dropshipping is you want to design a website. You'll need a e-commerce platform. I used Shopify. This is what actually a very popular one is, and that most people that I know use. You can use Squarespace and you can use other things, but Shopify was really important and it was good to me. It worked. Basically, you are going to sell things that you don't really have possession of, but you know that you can get them. So with this, what I did, my store was a cat niche store. You have to have an audience. You have to have something that you know people want to buy. You know that people are passionate on this. For me, this was cats. Sounds funny, but it worked. I made quite a bit of money doing this. Basically, you are going to look up things on AliExpress. AliExpress is China's Amazon, basically. This is part of the Alibaba network. If you don't know what Alibaba is, basically it's very successful Chinese system. It's kind of like Jeff Bezos with Amazon. Alibaba has a very successful enterprise, and in this is AliExpress, which is basically China's Amazon. Take good pictures of things on AliExpress that you want on your website that you know will be a great niche. So let's say you have a let's use a cat niche example. You have a cat store. Let's call it, happycatsforever.com. happycatsforever.com. So in this, you're going to go to AliExpress. You're going to type in cat toys, cat plush, cat merchandise, just all kinds of cat merchandise, right? With this, you're going to take those pictures, you're going to put them on. They have to be good pictures, and they can't have logos or anything like that. Honestly, this should be a video for in itself, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt and explain it anyway. Make your website professional. It really, like my first website when I first made it, I just thought, okay, so I'll just make a website and I'll just get sales, right? I was drastically mistaken. Your website needs to look good, like it needs to look professional, like it needs to look like there's an actual team behind it when really it's just you. And a lot of people do this, guys. Bear in mind, a lot of people do this. And a lot of people have made a lot of money. A lot of people have made more than an entire battalion combined, an entire brigade combined in a month. Well, those are like the top guys. Anyway, then you're gonna have your website look great. Then you need to market. Nobody's going to know who you are. Nobody's going to, just stumble upon your website. Yeah, you can get it on SEO, which is search engine optimization. You can get it up on there when eventually enough people just search you just because they're hopefully returning customers. At the beginning, nobody's going to know who you are. So you really need to put yourself out there and market your website. Again, Facebook advertising and actually Instagram shoutouts worked really well for me. Instagram did really well in my cat niche store, actually. There are tons of videos on YouTube to really kind of illustrate the dropshipping model and to really show how all that works. But again, guys, this is something that's really awesome that I think, because you can automate it. You can be gone to the field for, X amount of days. Come back and everything's good. Your store is still running. You're great. And number 3, this is something that would kind of take a lot of time, and it is actually real estate. Now with real estate, it is a full-time gig. That's actually what I'm getting licensed in now. But you can make a lot of money with real estate, especially if you have connections. If you have people that they want to buy a home, they're gonna, they just got stationed here and they want to have somewhere where they can reside and call home for, X amount of years. You can make a lot of money with real estate even if it's just a weekend gig. You can make a lot of money. So there you go, guys. There you have it. Those are my top 3 business models that I think are the best for service members. If this video helped you out, I'd really love it if you took 2 seconds to give it a like. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.